the zone where I came from down, the all black unit I was in.
Yeah.
And the sergeant major said, I don't blame you one bit, Sergeant Turner. He said, you don't damn light weapons infantry, you heavy weapons. And I wouldn't go to a light weapons infantry company myself. So we just have heavy weapons, mortars, machine guns, and recordless rifles.
Oh, okay.
So the adjutant went on back, sergeant major went back. Here comes this kid, medical driver, a 3/4 ton truck, this white kid. And later on, I had to almost have a medical court martial.
Really?
He said, how come they ain't come get you? He said, I'm from the heavy weapons company. Come on, give me your bag. He got my bag, put it in the truck, took me straight over to M company, heavy weapons company. Marched straight down to in the mess hall, people eating.
Mm-hmm.
Little room about this big, 2 tables. There's the first sergeant, all the NCOs eating. At that time, the privates bringing you food.
Mm.
And he told us first sergeant Turner's out there by himself. And first sergeant, come on, Sergeant Turner, introduced me to all the NCOs, have a seat. And told, bring Sergeant Turner some chow. And private got trade and went down the line, got food for me and brought me food. And I sit there, I talked to him and got to eat and everything. And the first sergeant called one of the privates. He said, go get me the Charlie quarters. Charlie quarters came. He said, put a bunk in my room, says just one bed in my room, and take Sergeant Turner back up to my room and put him in my room with me. And he stayed in my room until they found out what they're going to do. So when nighttime, when I got to eating supper that night and talk with the NCOs and meet the NCOs, they took me upstairs, 3rd floor, and in the first sergeant's room, it had a wash basin, a sink, and own cabinets, built-in cabinets. Nice room. Mm-hmm. First sergeant don't stay there, he got a girlfriend uptown. He don't stay there, just me. And I just loved it.
Yeah.
In order to get out of my room, there's a room right next to me about this big, 4 people in it.
Oh, wow.
From my platoon, the platoon over here.
Mm-hmm.
But the next day came, and company commander called me downstairs. I went downstairs. He started turning. He said, so the battalion ain't figured out yet what they're going to do. He said, but Sergeant, we have a sergeant, Sergeant Samila. He's white, and he was from he's either from Kansas, no, North Dakota or South Dakota. Okay. That's where he's from, North Dakota or South Dakota. Sergeant Samila's going home in about 4 months, and say, if you wanna, I'll have you be the assistant platoon sergeant in his platoon, and I'd give you a chance to learn the weapon, because I wasn't recordless rifles. I was machine guns and mortars. Mm. Those are weapons I had learned at that time. Mm-hmm. I said, I don't mind, so I'm glad to do that. And so I went to that platoon, to the recordless rifle platoon. I guess it wasn't a week. So after we had the revenue, Sergeant Speeder called the platoon to attention. Platoon, catch, hut! Sergeant Turner, front and center, please. I came out front and center. He told the platoon, he said, as of this moment, Sergeant Turner's platoon sergeant, don't come to me for nothing. I'm getting ready to go home. And I'm a platoon sergeant right there and there.
Right there.
Yeah. Now this kid Minnick I'm telling you about, the one who took me and helped me get there, brought me to the company at the time. It wasn't a doggone couple of weeks later. We had the inspections, and we get around, all my people come to command, everything's just really nice. Mm-hmm. Get the Minnick, you could put Minnick in a clean uniform, give him a bath, everything. I had 2 people like that. And guess what? In less than 5 minutes, they look like in a dog pen. I don't know how they do it. But in 5 minutes, they have to be in hog pens to get like that.
Yeah.
So, come commander in the first sergeant inspector, get the medical room. He found about 5 things wrong with medical right away. and the first thing come out the first sergeant's mouth, I should throw you out this GD window, 3rd floor window, after I kick your so-and-so and so.
Yeah.
In there talking about Sergeant Turner's prejudice. I didn't even know how to spell prejudice. he just slipped behind my back and told the company commander, see, every Wednesday you go see the company commander without permission. Did not tell nobody.
Okay.
So he had stepped and told the company, Sergeant Turner's prejudice. He always picking on me. Well, I did pick on him all the time.
Yeah, okay.
Because he's the third something platoon. And the first sergeant said, Sergeant Turner, you keep your foot in his so-and-so. You understand? Yes, sir, first sergeant.
Yeah. Oh, my goodness.
But Kenneth Faulkner, he's a good first sergeant. And something else happened to me while I was there. This girl uptown, she was with a guy. The guy was black. He didn't give her money. So she claimed rape.
Oh.
So at a regimental roll call, 3,000 men. They went over to Tempelhof Air Base first, and they checked every soldier's out. And she go through the ranks over there checking. Leave Tempelhof Air Base, come to McNair across town, and it's like going from Brooklyn to Holland.
Okay.
Yeah, come across town. Berlin's the same size New York City is.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
And they come to Holland, come to where we were. And my battalion is out, 3rd Battalion, and so is 1st Battalion. They checked the 800 men up there, come down to my company, 800 people in our battalion. And I'm in M company, the last company. So when you check K and L and M, you come in me, the last guy.
Yeah.
The woman is in checking the platoon right here, about where that fireplace is. My platoon is over here in 4 ranks of about 30 or 40 guys. And I'm out front, as you were. I was behind the last man, on the end of the last man, 4 squad into the last man.
Oh.
Because my platoon leader's out there too. He's platoon leader's there. And anyway, when she got to the 3rd squad of my platoon, this is just what the first sergeant said. He said, get that so-and-so, and he called a bad woman, out of my company area right now. Told the MPs and the CID.
Wow.
He said, I want her out now. Because I'm the only black guy left.
Yeah.
He said, get out of my area. She said, well, we ain't finished. It's still dark.
Yeah.
He said, you finished here. And the company commander, our company commander standing there when the first sergeant said, he was cursing. I want her out of this area right now.
Yeah.
The company commander said, y'all better get her out of the area. He said, get out.
Wow.
And I never did understand why.
She was going to accuse you.
And the reason why, I was the only black guy left,
Right.
and she ain't found the guy yet.
Yeah, yeah.
And he wasn't gonna let her pull that stunt.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm the only black guy left.
Right.
And it took me, I guess, years before I understood what the first sergeant did. Now see, I sleep with the first sergeant. I'm in his room.
Okay.
So when he goes with his girlfriend and come back in the morning, I'm in the bed, sleep, getting up and shit. In order for me to leave this room, I gotta go to the room next to me, and there's 4 guys, my people, in that room who can vouch. This sergeant ain't been out that room all night.
Yeah.
so my first sergeant knew what he was doing.
Yes.
But anyway, later on I understood what what was going on and what he did. But in 55, I came. In fact, I volunteered to come home in 55. I got enough. I said, I just got to go home. In fact, get home. And the chaplain. My grandfather died, so I asked permission to. And they wouldn't approve, believe. So I asked permission to see the regimental chaplain. So I go up and talk to the regimental chaplain, and this is the truth. When the chaplain got through talking to me, I went back to first sergeant. First sergeant said, yeah. I said, can I go see the regimental commander again? He said, about what? I want to see, can I get the chaplain to leave? He got some troubles. Chaplain got troubles. I ain't had no trouble. He got troubles. So I told him, see, can I get the chaplain to leave, boy?
Chaplain need help too, huh?
Chaplain crying on my shoulder. So if I listened enough, I came on home. I was like, I gotta go home. In fact, I think I stayed over there 5 years before I came. National work, because I came back in 52.
Yeah, so you stayed there 5 years?
Huh?
You was there
Oh,
5
I
years?
stayed there 10 years in Europe, yeah.
Oh,
Overseas,
goodness.
yeah.
Wow.
In Germany, yeah. Went there 49, left in 50, come back in 50, went back in 52, 50. You went back in 50. Actually, we were 55 I went back.
Wow.
I went home in 55, yeah.
Wow.
Because 52 I went to Berlin. Yes, yeah.
Mom, you was over there too during that time?
We hadn't met then.
Oh, yeah, okay.
I was still in grade school.
Oh, wow. Amazing.
Yeah.
That's, wow, that's all.
Yeah.
10 years, man, that's something.
Mhm.
But then, what happened? What happened is, when I came home in 55,
Uh-huh.
they sent me to Fort Polk, Louisiana.
Oh, yes.
I guess the Fort Polk, let me tell you, that everybody in the army know I'll fight.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna kick your butt if you get out, if you do anything wrong.
Yeah.
I wasn't in Polk. In fact, I got into it with a warrant officer first.
Uh-huh.
The warrant officer called me over to, I'm training trainees. When I go to the company, first sergeant, the battalion commander now send me down, and the battalion commander giving an orientation. Sergeant Turner said, you're going to be field first sergeant down in so-and-so company, and you this and that I heard about, that guy. So go down to the company, first sergeant, you're going to have first platoon, and I'm an E6. He's going to have an E5 to be field first sergeant. I'm going to be a platoon sergeant under him.
Mm-hmm.
I say, sergeant? He said, yes. I say, the army doesn't work that way. I said, but you do what you want to do. Will you send me on back? I'm sending me going back up to battalion headquarters and let them find me a job. Well, now I'm going back. He know he doing something wrong.
Oh, okay.
He's trying to put an E6 under E5 because E5 got a white skin.
Yeah.
And I'm black.
Right.
And I said, you're not going to do that to me.
Yes.
And so I became field first sergeant.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess I hadn't trained more than about 2 or 3 cycles. And I got into it with this warrant officer. And he called me in. Sergeant Turner, we want you to change your LS from a 112 to from a 112 to, Miami, it's a 112. I was a 114.
Mm.
Changed to 112, which is light weapons infantry, and I'm heavy weapons infantry.
Okay.
I said, I'm not changing my LS. Well, I'll do it myself. I said, you go ahead. You think you can do it, do it. And he got mad and cussed a few words and, aren't you cussing warrant officer? I know who a warrant officer is. You just one step above me.
Yeah.
But I'm the field first sergeant. You a clerk. You a glorified clerk. That's what you are. That's what he was, a glorified clerk.
Yeah. One
And-
officer. Yeah.
So I go on back to the company, and it wasn't a couple of days later I got into it with one of the guys,
Yeah.
and just like I said, I kicked his butt. And in fact, the NCOs would have told him he's going to kick your butt. That's what they're going to do.
Yeah.
And I even broke my hand. My hand was, that bone right, that's why that bone is sticking out right now.
Oh.
Because that hand, I broke my hand. What happened, I was going to the barber shop.
Mm-hmm.
Class A uniform on, gabardines. And with one of my sergeants, he's white, a buck sergeant. He's a staff sergeant. I'm an E6. I'm an E6 then. I think I'm E6 then.
Yeah.
Field first sergeant, yeah. And this staff sergeant, white, I'm going up the steps of the barber shop. He had come down the steps, and he said, just what he said, shining. I didn't hear it. My white sergeant, staff sergeant heard it.
Mm-hmm.
He started turning to hear what he said. And I said, what? I said, "Man," so I just looked over at him, and I'm standing on the steps of the barber shop. The barber had come out when he heard this and was behind me. I didn't know it. My guy is standing on the step beside me, And I just looked to see what crest he had on. And once I saw the crest, there's only one engineer outfit there.
Mm-hmm.
So I see the crest, I know where he's from. So I can go over his unit. And now I'm looking at his name tag, I see his name tag. And then he jumped up on the, you want to fight, and was pulling his shirt off,
Really?
coming up the stairs where I am. So I kicked him back down the stairs. And when he landed on the ground, now I'm in class uniform.
Uh-huh.
I went over and I sit on him. And his head is right between my legs right here. And I'm beating the hell out of him.
Yeah.
And my sergeant, after about 2 or 3 minutes, the barber started up watching. My sergeant started trying to stop. He said, your hand's broke, Sergeant, if you look. And he helped me get up, got my hat the only thing messed up. My uniform all okay too.
Yeah.
And this clown, he done got the devil beat out. He all believes it. Eyes black and everything else.
Yeah.
But the barber said, I better call the MPs. The barber called the MPs. The MPs got to say, what happened? And the barber and the guy explained, he called Sergeant Turner, this, that, and etc. MP said, I'm going to get him right now. They went and got him, put him in jail right then. Next day, the first sergeant got him out of jail. First sergeant called over me, and I was the NCOIC of the NCO Academy. They had an NCO school there, and I was NCOIC. The first sergeant called. He said, Sergeant Turner, I'm going to take care of it. Don't worry about it. And in school, at the school, I'm in charge of the school.
Yeah.
They had the troops. In the morning when I get up, I could get my pants on and my socks on. This hand was broken.
Oh, okay.
And
You didn't know it.
but the privates had they come in just a night. They come and button my shirt up,
Yeah, helps you.
put my necktie on the tie,
Yeah.
tie my shoes,
Yeah.
and I still do my job every day.
Wow.
But when daytime come, I quit.
Wow.
We had a lieutenant come in named Anderson. His father was Admiral Anderson in the Navy.
Mm.
I will never forget Anderson. Now we're at the NCO school, I'm the NCOIC.
Mm-hmm.
The company commander had to go up to division headquarters. We're at Fort Polk, Louisiana. He had to go up to division headquarters up on the main post. And it's just like North Fort and Fort Lewis.
Okay.
The main post, same way.
Yeah.
While he's gone, the lieutenant, he's going to hold an inspection at the academy of the troops that we're training. We're training NCOs. The NCOs are training. And he decided to inspect the cadre also. Now you had a 3-star general who said, E7, 8s, and 9s, you don't inspect E7, 8s, and 9s. If they're 7, 8, or 9, if you got to inspect them, he shouldn't be a 7, 8, or 9. That's just what the general said. So you don't inspect them because you know they're okay.
Yes.
While the commandant is gone, this lieutenant Anderson decided to inspect the company. He inspected troops in school, NCOs. I'm training NCOs. Then he decided to inspect the cadre. This is the truth. Here come my E5, the same E5, the one I got to fight that time.
Yeah.
He said, Sergeant Turner? I said, yeah. He said, Lieutenant, I want you to unlock your door. He wants to inspect your room. I said, huh? He said, and Sarge, he know exactly what he's doing. I said, you do? He said, yep. I said, okay. He wanted me to get the key. I said, I'll take the key over to him. And I left us, where we're working at,
Yeah.
and left my NCOs, and I went across the street, got to my barracks, I got the key in my hand, I unlocked the door just as nice, and I kicked it open, bam. He come up the steps, he took one step, and did something done on me. You done messed up.
Oh.
And the floor was this color right here, red, just like that.
Uh-huh.
And it had a linoleum, red linoleum. It was polished, just shine, boy. My bed, white collar. In other words, you know what a white collar is.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. My bed, white collar. My foot locker sit there cocked open. All the shirts and underclothes rolled, just nice.
Yeah, yeah.
But he ain't come in to see it. He didn't messed up.
Oh.
So, boy, he took off. So I guess about a half hour later, the commandant came. So I went in the street. I told first Sergeant Major, yes, may I see the commandant? He said, yeah. I said, sir, it was 12. It was 12 o'clock. Of course, we had inspection that Saturday morning, 12 o'clock. I said, sir? He said, yeah. I said, with your permission, sir, I said, I'd like to be in the regiment, training troops at 1 o'clock. He said, what happened around here? I said, nothing, sir, nothing happened. He said, Sergeant Turner, go on over to your office, and I'll be over, I'll see you. And he took off with the lieutenant, with another lieutenant, going around the company trying to find out what happened. And he found the NCOs told him what happened. He wanted to inspect us, sir, and he inspects Sergeant Turner. And that's what happened. And the commandant came back. He said, Sergeant Turner, he said, I'm going to let you go down to the regiment. He said, but let me explain something to you now. It's your job just as much as mine to train a second lieutenant. And that's true. Yeah. It is my job as a non-commissioned officer to train an officer just as much as, especially if he's a junior officer. And he was a junior officer. And that's what the commandant said. So,
is it your phone ringing?
Yeah, that's it.
The commandant, he called down to the company and to the battalion, I mean the regiment, and the regiment told us to send him down to Q Company. I went to Q Company. The company commander in that company, the general who was the general in Korea during the fighting, the one who was Hollingsworth.
Okay.
Hollingsworth, the general who was in Korea fighting.
Oh, he was a general. Okay.
Yeah, the general who was there, he was the company commander of the company.
Oh.
And that's who I go with. I'm sorry, as you were. General Patton Nephew was my platoon leader at one time too.
Really?
Patton Nephew, yeah. But Hollingsworth, his daddy was a general. And when they sent me down this company, he said, I just lost a good non-common for you to come here. I said, no, you didn't. You got the best in the regiment. And he said, well, I see. I said, okay, you'll see. And anyway, I started training trainees. And I guess after the first cycle, the general came down. So Sergeant Turner, the people you trained scored the highest score. So the company commander was satisfied there. Include the first sergeant. And, when I went to that company, first sergeant was artillery. He's from World War II artillery. Yeah. So I get to that company, I'm outside. You open the door, you just open that door right there. Yeah. You're down about this level, about that, I lowered the door. And I opened the door up there, and Sergeant Major, the first Sergeant Major desk was right there. I said, Sergeant Major, my name is Sergeant Turner. I'm from the 66 Armored Tank Battalion. And I said, I'm looking for a home. And I ain't in no trouble. I ain't got no tickets. I never did this. I never did that. I've never been caught. I'm just naming stuff I haven't did. Yeah. This girl was bald-headed. He said, Sergeant Major, don't look a gift horse in the mouth.
Is that what he said?
Get the gift horse right quick. See the Sergeant Major, the colonel, other colonel done called him already. Oh. So you get my best NCO.
Oh, he already knew.
So okay. This colonel, he told the Sergeant Major, you don't never look a gift horse in the mouth. So he said, don't let him go back over there. Don't let him go back. Send him down to headquarters, company down. Really? And have some privates go back and get his baggage. And that's just what they did. Wow. When they got my bag, I went down to headquarters company. I'm sitting there in the mess hall, eating pie and cake, drinking coffee. First sergeant talking to me. They get my bed, take all my clothes upstairs, make my bed up, put me a bed, get me a bed, everything. And I became field first sergeant there. Wow. Winter time came, it changed, the temperature changed over 30 or 40 degrees in less than 4 hours. I was in Texas. It changed less than 4 hours, it changed just like that. And Company commander came out and Sergeant Turner, you better get the troops in because it's going to freeze over here. Things for to get real bad.
Yeah.
And it was getting bad. That's when Kennedy, President Kennedy got assassinated.
Yeah, 63. Yeah.
In fact, the first thing they did when that happened, they called all the field first sergeants in, called and said, I want you to collect every weapon and let's lock them up in the barracks. So we had the rifle rack in the barracks then. In fact, it hold, I think, about 20 or 30. It hold about, that rifle rack will hold about one side will hold 20. I say about 20 or 30 rifles.
Okay.
It'll hold a platoon rifle. Figure 40. Yeah, each side will hold 10 rifles. Mm-hmm. And so the rifle racks in the barracks. So we collect all the weapons, lock them up in the barracks, and platoon sergeant got the key to them. And anyway,
that's once you got the news that he was assassinated. They wanted you to once you got the news he was assassinated, they wanted you to lock down all the weapons.
Yeah, we had to take all the weapons from the troop. Yeah. They knew what was going to happen.
Yeah, right, exactly. Yeah,
when that happened.
You was in Port Polk at the time.
What?
63. That's when you were. Remember that was November '63 when he got assassinated. Yeah. So you was in Fort Polk?
I was in Polk.
Okay.
Yeah, Port Polk, yeah.
Oh, okay. Wow, you was right. A couple of one state over?
Yeah. Port Polk.
Yeah, you were that close.
But that's when I found out I was allergic to something too.
Really?
What's that type of fish I throw up in? It's something I was allergic to.
The catfish?
In fact,
that's a big well-known fish in that area.
Yeah.
What happens? The whole company, we ate dinner. Everybody come out of the mess hall vomiting. Me and everybody, and it's something we had ate. That's why in your mess halls today in the military, whatever they cook, every bit of it would go on a plate. They'll fix a plate, and that plate goes in the freezer.
Really?
And stays there till the next day. If nobody gets sick or nothing, then you can throw it out. They might keep it a couple of days, I'm sure.
Really?
But yeah, in military, every time they cook a meal, that entire meal goes right to the freezer. One plate. They fix a plate, it goes to the freezer, stays there.
Oh, what does that do?
Huh?
It kills the germs?
Nope, just in case you get sick.
Oh, okay.
If they get
So
sick,
they can test it and see.
they can test and see.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
That was it.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, you said it still happens.
I'm sure they still do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cause
you got a whole platoon of soldiers getting sick at one test. Yeah, then they had to get identified what it was in that meal that caused that. Yeah.
But also in Polk, that's where I got. That's why I got my orders to go to Korea too.
Oh.
In fact, and I had a buddy. He'd been in Germany with us too. And I was the one to talk to him and coming stateside.
Yeah.
And we went to Korea. They sent us to Korea. I'm in the Bravo, the 4th cab. He's in the 5th cab.
Yeah.
And I mean, it was pretty rough over there too. Cold, man. It's bad. We got stay in the boonies. You stay in the bunkers and foxholes. And cold as a devil.
Yeah.
In fact, when I saw him, I saw him in Fort Hood first, and he said, "Hey, Turner." I said, "Yeah." He said, "I bet you on every list but promotion list." I said, "Yep," and I bet you are too. Yep, I'm on every list but promotion list. We was D7s then. And all of them, we was getting ready for a parade, and all of them second lieutenants looked at us. Said, kind of funny, you know.
Yeah.
But there, when I went to Korea and came back from Korea, and then I down to Fort Polk, Louisiana. Yeah. Got to fighting again. And the next thing I know, I got orders. What happened is our son, David, the oldest boy, got hit by a car in Los Angeles, California.
Wow.
And I put in for a leave. And a compassionate transfer, and I got the regulation out. I qualified under 4 separate paragraphs. So I put the transfer in, and 4 weeks passed, nothing. Finally, went to see the sergeant major. Sergeant major, I said, with your permission, I'd like to go see, can I track down my 10-point, my request for transfer.
Mm-hmm.
He said, I know where it is, Sergeant. It's at the hospital right now. Says it's been to Washington, D.C., and here, there, and everywhere. And D.C. sent it to the hospital, and that's where it is right now.
Mm.
So I go up to the hospital, see the head of the administrative section.
Yeah.
I said, my name is Sergeant Turner. I got a transfer put in, and they said my paperwork is over here. And whatever he said, I wasn't too happy with it.
Mm.
But I do know I told him this. You don't have the authority to hold up a compassionate transfer when I qualify in 4 separate paragraphs.
Mm.
And what happened, the Army has told you already, the man qualified in 4 separate paragraphs. Let him go.
Mm.
No, they don't want nobody to leave Fort Polk, boy. Fort Polk was bad. That was a bad place to be.
So it was, huh?
It sure was. And anyway, me and the sergeant major going back. He's Sergeant Turner. He say, before you do anything, give me a chance. I said, okay, Sergeant Major. Sergeant Major said, we got my transfer. He got it out of the house. Give me that paperwork back. He got it back. He took it back up to division, got division headquarters.
Mm-hmm.
And the next thing I know, I got orders going to Los Angeles, where the base. What's that base in L.A.?
Fort Ord.
I'm going to Fort Ord.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I got orders to Fort Ord.
Mm-hmm.
I get to Fort Ord. My platoon leader is a Medal of Honor winner, 2nd lieutenant.
Mm.
Just come out of Korea. Mm-hmm. He gets drunk at the officer club and whoops the whole club.
Did he?
I have to keep my platoon leader, try to keep him out of trouble. Sir, you can't do that.
Yeah.
You got to stop. I'll kick all of them. And then here's the regimental commander. His idea was this is just what the man said. He said, if you got medals, flung 'em. He, my platoon leader, 2nd lieutenant, got the Medal of Honor.
Really?
He said, flaunt it. That's just what he said, flaunt it.
Yeah.
And then next thing I know, boy, in other words, I don't make people too happy there because I get to fighting again.
Yeah.
And the next thing orders come, you going to Africa now.
Really?
Yeah. We go to Africa. In fact, I wanted to show you this picture too.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
See, you know who this is?
You just hold up so we can all see it. Yeah, you can turn. Yeah, there you go. Just face it toward the camera there.
Hold up like that?
Yeah, that's perfect.
Can you see it?
Yeah, yep, sure we
Can
can.
you tell who that is?
No, I can't tell who that is.
Oh, what?
Well, yeah, we're gonna zoom in on.
Just hold it.
No. Maybe I need to. Oh wow.
Can you see it?
Yeah. I can't get the name out though.
Who is it? That's Chris.
Oh wow.
That's in Africa. That's in Africa.
Oh my goodness.
That's what we meant.
No, that's where you met, huh? Wow.
You see that? You see the carbine in the hand?
Yeah.
The weapon in the hand. Yeah.
I just killed
A cougar?
a kudu.
Okay. What? I don't know what a kudu is.
It's
deer.
like a deer.
Oh, that's what they call it. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. In fact,
She
it's a
got the
turn.
head down so I couldn't see. Yeah.
Okay, now you see how big that couch is.
Yeah.
Okay, fill it out. They got turtles in Africa. Turtles, he's got to be about that high.
What is it called?
Turtle.
A turtle?
Tortoise.
Oh, giant turtles, yeah.
They that tall?
Yeah, about that high.
Oh.
And about, that big around.
Wow.
Turtles, yeah. She got on the turtle back and rolled the turtle.
Wow.
Rolled the turtle, yeah.
I never seen a turtle that
In
big.
fact, she had to get him over near something so she could get him on him.
My goodness.
Oh, yeah, giant turtles, yeah. You've seen them, because they have them, some of
I've never seen one of
the
them.
animal shows.
Oh, you know I've never seen them in real life. Yeah.
Oh.
It must be
A
huge.
giant turtle, yeah.
Rode camels.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, yeah. I didn't even know turtles could get that big.
Yeah. Now, this is me with the
Yeah.
Korean Army right there.
Yeah, but I'm gonna.
That's me with the Korean Army.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah. And there's a picture on the other side too.
Oh yes. Perfect. Yeah, it's gonna be beautiful documentary here.
You forgot in that one story to tell him how the guy was going to put you in jail for hitting him, and then the guy said,
Oh yeah.
"You
That's
didn't hit him; he hit you."
That's in Vietnam.
Oh, is that Vietnam?
Yeah, that's French fort. I'm inside of a French fort. In fact, if you notice, I wear the blue. See the blue thing around my neck?
Yeah.
Okay.
What is that?
All the indigenous troops, in other words, the Vietnamese troops I was with,
Yeah.
all of us wore a blue scarf around our neck like that.
That's how they identify you, or? Oh.
That's so airplane could see us.
Really?
And no American.
Okay.
Yeah, no
You
American.
can see that little blue scarf from way up there?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. In fact, it's all the way down my back, just like a Boy Scout.
Okay, gotcha. Okay.
It's down my back like a Boy Scout. And it works too, because I've been up in the airplane and looked down the sea.
Really?
Yeah. In Vietnam, I went up the airplane and I'll pipe a cub. And I look down, I can see my people. Even when they lay down,
Yeah.
I can see them in the back. Yeah.
Wow.
Now, this is right outside of my outpost, and that's a log bridge I'm crossing. That's right in Vietnam, right outside. My outpost is right outside of that. The reason I got that pitch out, when I put in for disability, I explained to him that we'd been fighting, and then I don't know, for some reason, when I got to Vietnam, I became tail end Charlie. I'm the last man, going or coming, tail end Charlie.
Yeah.
And we just got through fighting, and we're trying to get home, and I was crossing the log bridge just like this, just like that bridge that you looked at right there. And what happened?
Oh, wow.
My feet got mud all over it, mud. And the mud on my boots, if you see them logs, that's gonna be slippery.
Oh, okay.
And I had my radio on my back, 25-pound radio. And the reason we carry our own radio is because once you start fighting, if you got the radio, and I said, "Come here," the bullets flying around you. You come over here. And if it's a Vietnamese, he might run off with your radio.
Yeah.
So that's why we always kept one of the team members, myself, either the lieutenant or the captain, would carry the radio.
Oh, okay.
And I think I may have a radio in my back now, but I was on a log bridge just like that and slipped, and I fell and I was hanging upside down, and Captain Deuce looked back and saw me, and he came back and pulled me back up. But with that 25-pound radio on my back,
oh yeah,
that really hurt my back.
Yeah, it pulls you back. Yeah.
It really got me. Yeah.
Ooh, that's a lot of weight falling backwards. Yeah. Well.
Now, when
I'm
this picture was made, I couldn't have been no more than, I think I was 20 something.
Oh wow.
Yeah.